Thank you for the opportunity. My name is Orji Kalu. I represent Abia North. I would like to move a simple motion because all parties speaking are saying the same thing. I'd like to just move a simple motion to commute this thing to Committee on Foreign Affairs and what's the Women's Committee? Diaspora. And one other relevant committee, so that they will be able to study and come back to us in 2 weeks. So, and the National Security and Intelligence, let us not, excuse me, gentlemen, listen, let us not kill our relationship. We are very angry, nobody is happy. Our Minister of Foreign Affairs is in South Africa now. And the ministry invited the High Commissioner yesterday, and you have invited the High Commissioner. Let senators, not because of seeing them, within anything you say immediately, but not because people want to be seen in the television to speak about this. No, let us quickly set up these committees and come back to the Senate. So if it means a day, if for 8 hours, if it means a day, everybody in this Senate will speak. You give the 109 senators, including you, the opportunity to speak. That would be nice, because wasting our time and going back to taking the something. Yes, nobody is deviating from the Constitution. We are asking you to do it right. You must do it right. You cannot just do it the way you want to do it. Mr. President, I move a motion that we will ask our committee to give us a working paper. I so move.
The distinguished governor.
Muhammad Adamu Alero is my name. I represent TV Central. I rise to second the motion ably moved by my friend and brother, Senator Orji Kalu, that we should refer this matter to the Committee on Foreign.
He's saying that we should set up a committee.
Pardon?
He said that we should set up a committee.
We should
allow we should set up a
standing committees on external affairs and diaspora to exhaustively sit with the other relevant committees and discuss and come up with actionable solutions, and so that we can debate on it. So I
into the prayers. I would have, if I were to move a motion, Senator Ome, my motion would have said that we should have an ad hoc committee to liaise with the House of Representatives and the executive and get back to us as soon as possible, because this issue is very, very serious, and with actionable plans. So, no, you have already passed, we have passed your motion, and the motion has failed. But let us look at the prayers. If the prayers are not stringent enough, then we can have additional prayers. But please don't forget, we can't do this alone. We are insisting that we involve the House of Representatives. And then we'll have a joint team that will go to South Africa to meet with the Parliament of South Africa. And for this, I don't mind if the Senate President has to lead. I don't mind if the Senate President has to lead. The lives of Nigerians are very, very important and crucial. And that is why we are here. We are here to protect the lives, the welfare, and the properties of Nigerians. This is just not acceptable. This is barbaric. This is crude. This is unheard of. This is Stone Age behavior. And we are not seeing action from the government of South Africa. That is the aspect that annoys me. We are not seeing action. So let's look at the prayers. Prayer 1, immediately engage in high-level diplomatic dialogue with the government of South Africa and Ghana. I don't know, why Ghana? Why Ghana?
Mr. President, we are experiencing the same attack in Ghana.
Huh?
The same attack in Ghana.
But they are doing the same thing to Botswana. They are doing
the same thing to Nigerians in Ghana.
Huh?
The same thing to Nigerians in Ghana.
Can we restrict ourselves to South Africa now?
taken in South Africa. Okay.
So rephrase your motion. Let's restrict ourselves to South Africa.
I've come again. My microphone is not working. Mr. President, thank you very much for allowing us to air our view on this very sensitive matter. I strongly align myself with your last submission that if we must talk about this matter, there must be decisive actions to be taken. It is not just something, we are all pained, everybody's angry, but what are we going to do? We must take some decisive actions. For example, Botswana have closed their border with South Africa and have also cut electricity supply within the region where they connect to South Africa. Zimbabwe have closed their border with South Africa because of this embarrassing xenophobic attack that is targeted at blacks in South Africa. Mr. President, but if you look at this motion is not only about South Africa. This motion also included Ghana and other countries that have started treating Nigeria as if Nigeria is no longer the giant of Africa that we used to be. Mr. President, Nigeria, we have paid our dues in the African continent. There is hardly any country in Africa that will have problems that Nigeria will not go to assist them. I know how much money, energy and resources we spent to restore South Africa from the apartheid regime. I also recall the issue of ECOMOG just some few years ago in Liberia and even in Ghana here. So we must take decisive action on a matter of this nature. So it is not something that we are going to treat with levity. Nigerians must hear our voice. They must know that the People's Parliament is angry about what is happening to our nationals in South Africa and in other countries. Mr. President, I want to conclude by saying that it is better to allow this motion. First of all, we condemn the action. We condemn it in its entirety. We also appreciate the fact that our Minister of Foreign Affairs has stepped in. We will encourage them to continue diplomatic talks with South Africa because that's what they're doing right now. Then why the Senate as a committee, as a parliament, we mandate 2 or 3 committees to quickly look at this and get across to the Minister of Foreign Affairs to know exactly what they're doing and report back to Senate within 2 weeks so that the Senate will now sit and take a holistic action on this matter. I saw something, Mr. President.